bush said, I am. And Deuteronomy 32:4, where God is called the rock. Well, that's because the rock is the bull, Taurus, which we're going to learn about. And you can see the word Tor here. Jehovah Ra does. Yeah. You see the little eye of Osiris? Mm-hmm. That's Jehovah. You see, and it's always in a pyramid. Well, that's the tetragrammaton. And so the tetragrammaton is the fire element. And the Bible tells you that the Lord God is a blazing fire. Yes, it does. The Lord God is a sun and a shield. A sun. Psalms 86. And, yeah. Right. So this is the sun. All is Atum. Atum is an atom, and atoms are suns. That's all they are. They're solar systems. All atoms. The little cloudy thing that they see, the electron cloudy little thing that the quantum physicists believe is a particle. Yeah, what is that? Well, it's the wave. It's the Taurus field. They're looking at Taurus fields. Everything is Tauruses. So we're going to learn that. This is why Deuteronomy 32:4 calls God a Tor, a Tsur. This word Atzur, Atzur, this can also be Thor, Jupiter, Zeus, god of gods, like Thursday. Huh? So like Thursday. Yeah, that's Thursday. Thor's Day. Okay, we say Giovedì in Italian. Giove is Jehovah, is Jupiter. Jove, yeah. Jove, jovial, Giovedì. The day of jovialities, Jupiter. Wow. Thor. Wow. Okay, so Deuteronomy 32:4 calls God Sur, the god of well, look at that. We found Pater Noster, Jupiter, Jupiter, Zeus, Jesus in the Bible. Yeah, Jesus. So, El Leon, the lion. God is a lion. He has the face of a lion, a man, an eagle. And it also means, in the original Hebrew, El Elyon means God the Most High, or the Most High God. Wow. It's all the sun. Remember, all is Atum. Everything comes from the sun. Everything. The sun, not the physical sun that we see. You see, you got these churchgoers who get their panties in a knot because they say, oh, the heliocentric sun worshippers. Okay, well, that's like saying, oh, the people who stab other people with knives, they belong to a knife cult, and knives are evil. We have to destroy all knives because they're using knives to kill people. It doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't. I mean, there are dipshit sun worshippers, and then there are true sun worshippers who are called heliognostics, who know that behind the sun there is another sun, and behind that sun there is another sun. The sun that we see in the heavens, that's what we see with our physical eyes. Behind that is the psychic soul of the sun. And then behind that is the spiritual spirit of the sun. All referred to by the Kabbalists with Keter and the three veils, the Ein Suf, and the Ein Suf Or, these three levels behind light. Yeah, the Ein Sof, the Ein Sof, and the Sof. Okay, so there's always three levels. Everything is in trinities. This is the only way the universe can work, because you've got point lines. There's a point, and the universe makes lines like this. And so those are point lines. That's it. That's rotating. Rotating. T-O-R, Taurus fields. Rotate, Taurus. You see, in the Jewish system, they've got Torah.
The law.
Well, that's just, hey?
The law. Torah, the law. Mm-hmm. The law of God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we have, Tor, God, the rock, these are the rocks, because like all bodies, every living being is a spirit, a soul, and a body.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the body does not always have to incarnate. You don't have to always have physical bodies, what we call physical bodies like this, of flesh, blood, and bone. There are other forms of body. For instance, rather than bone, you can have cartilage. Some creatures who live in higher ages, like the Silver Age and the Golden Age, i.e. human beings, have not had to have these solid bones.
Wow.
We had cartilage. We had crystalline DNA. It was higher vibrating. So we had bodies and form more beautiful than these bodies. Way more beautiful than these bodies.
More rarefied body.
A much more rarefied body. And so all is Atum. Everything is Atum. You are Atum. That's why your body is in the shape of a T. You come from a womb, you end up in a tomb. And that's why you have an anatomy. Anna, Tommy and Anna, everywhere you go. Saint Anne.
I thought about that earlier today, Santos, and I came to womb, tomb, and moon, as in the where we come through the lunar sphere into this physical world. Wow.
Yeah, well, moon is mind, okay? The moon now. So the sun represents the spirit, because that's the spirit, a little dot in the middle. Mm-hmm. That's the sun. The moon. So this is spirit. Mm-hmm. This is mind. Mm. Mind, moon. See the word min? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The minute hand. Because the minute hand is dominated by the moon, and the hour hand,
Horus. Mm-hmm.
Horus, is the hour hand. Mm. So there's this one rules your spirit. This one here rules your mind and emotions.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you get words like ministered, ministry, and ministerial.
Mm-hmm. From the moon. Mm-hmm. They're all moon worshippers. Mm-hmm. Now, when we say moon worshippers, no one, unless they're stupid, of course, bows down to the physical sun and moon. If you bow down to the sun, you are doing that as you would bow down before your best friend, as you would bow down before a king, as you would bow down before an angel. But you do not worship that one. You always worship the sun, behind the sun, behind the sun, the spirit of God. The sun is God, but it's the body of God. And so you can see there the word mote, emotion. Well, that comes from Tom. Okay, so Tom. So the moon rules these two, the mind and the emotions, and the sun rules this intelligence. The intellect of the individual. It's the spiritual intelligence of the individual. Intelligence is not mind. Mind and intelligence are totally separate. Okay, ego, mind, and intelligence are the trinity of God's higher subtle energies. Ego, intelligence. Actually, intelligence is first. Intelligence, mind,
and then ego.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Lord.
Okay, so yes, if you want to see how someone is intelligent, you look at their sun sign. Mine is Arian. If you want to see how someone's mind works and their emotions, you look at their moon sign. Mine is Pisces. If you want to see what someone's outer personality is, you look at their ascendant.
The rising sign, earth sign.
The ascendant or the rising sign. Mine is Leo. So that's the outer personality. That's the body acting. Not the spirit, the body is the ascendant, because that is the earth sign. So you have fire, sun, moon, and earth.
Terra. There goes that T again.
That's right. Terra. And what is Terra? The Taurus field. The same you can work out with earth.
Because it's the earth sign, the first earth sign, the fixed earth sign, Taurus.
T-A-R. Tar. Taurus fields.
Wow.
Earth. Terra. So what you have now, is we are understanding that the names of God were given to God to resonate with what God does, which is to create with light. That's called illumination, reverberation. Okay, so the Creator does this with his one form and one shape, his cow bulls, or his Taurus bulls. Okay? And so the Creator creates from counter space, from the 0 point. Here in counter space is omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, immortality, unconditioned, unqualified, unlimited energy.
Most High.
The Most High. And what comes out from there is always, like I showed before, you've got point lines. That's it, the sine wave. They're point lines. So the universe makes energy like this.
Wow.
Okay, so if
pulse.
I do it, well, yeah, you could do it like this, just straight like this. Because we do lines like this. We do a point, then a line. Which it's still a point line, but the universe doesn't know how to do that. Nowhere, anywhere. It can only do this. And it doesn't do it on one dimension. It does it like that.
Wow.
Like an S.
Wow.
Like the yin and yang.
Yin yang, yeah.
Or the letter 8.
Or the serpent, or the kundalini, or the reptile, and we go back to that. Wow.
Yeah, but this, it does. It's the Ouroboros, it's the Mobius strip, it's the lemniscate, it's the analema, it's the laminin. Everything does this. Everything is in the shape of a cross. Everything is a cross, a sine wave and a cross. And so what you have is, you're not just doing this like that in one dimension. You have to give it depth. So you have to do it like this.
Wow.
And so when you do that, you are now creating a field, a torsion field, like this. And so you have an hourglass here, and the torus itself is basically just God's physical creation, because the torus is red shift, blue shift. That's what Taurus and bull mean. Taurus, backwards, rot is red in German.
Rotate.
Red. Which is also, if you remember that T and D are interchangeable, it's also our red. Okay? Ross All of that, Russ, is red.
And I just
Rust
thought of
is
something,
red.
not Taurus, but Santos. The T and the D are interchangeable, so now the rod becomes rod, and I think about Aaron's rod, right, who was also Taurus, that budded and brought forth almonds. Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, this is the rod of Jehovah. This is the rod here. This is the tree, the Yggdrasil tree in the middle of the garden, of all gardens. Tori. So rod, and backwards becomes door.
Wow.
Dorado, gold. These are the golden. Yeah, Taurus means not only red, it also means gold, dorado. And it's the door, the portal that opens into the physical world, and then you have to go back here to get out of the physical world, in the heart of the Taurus, or in the heart of your torso. Same word.
Because the golden is also the golden calf, the bull.
This is the golden calf of Aaron, because if you put the 12 zodiacal signs around this cycle, you will have Aries here, Taurus here, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. And that's how all energy works.
I find it interesting that that you can look at one sign and digest it by looking at its counter sign, and how you begin with the S, and then we ended up at Taurus. So I look at the S as Scorpio, that which also Deacon is a snake, a serpent, that moves across the field to Taurus, the bull. I think that's very powerful. I also, while you're getting your image there, when you first drew the Taurus field, I'm thinking about Saturn, Kronos, and he's always holding that hourglass shape that all things are made in time and in space. That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, time is magnetism. That's all it is. Same thing. Magnitude, magnetism, time, Saturn, Kronos, tempo, time, it all comes under Saturn. This is the wheel of Saturn and the sun. It's the rule. Saturn and the sun are the rulers of this. They are the twins, Horus and Set, Jesus and Satan. And so not only is rot red, but so is rust. You've got rust. What color is rust?
It's red, iron, Mars.
In Italian, rosso, red.
Rose.
Taurus. Roses are red.
Violets are blue.
Ross.
You know what's funny? You say Rose, and I think Venus, right? Love, who also rules Taurus and Libra. That's powerful. That's powerful.
Yes, and you're right on the money there, because Adam is red and Eve is blue. What we're going to see is this is Adam and Eve, the two twins in the Garden of Eden.
Wow.
Taurus, bull is blue. Bull. Blue in English. Blue in Italian.
We can't see that, Santos. Move your camera up just a little bit so we can see what you got on the whiteboard. There we go. Gotcha.
Bull. Blue. Blue in Italian. Blue in French.
Wow.
Because blue is bull, and that's Eve, the ruler of Taurus, the bull. And Adam is red, because that's what Adam means. It means red.
Reddish. Adam.
Red man. And so does the earth. Earth in Hebrew is Adama, and it means red earth. Because the earth is also red. And so is your heart. Your heart is red, because it pumps red blood. So it's all about red and blue. The Taurus bulls are nothing other than the red blues. Because when this is happening, when energy does this,
Mhm.
it creates a red shift, blue shift energy field.
Wow.
That's it. It's pretty simple. It's just have to pay attention. So you've got all this rust, rose, Russia. Russia means red. The rust people.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the red people of Russia. Russia means red. Rosso. And you've got the blue, and clearly you can see, and you can do this in other languages. I've done it in French here. Look, French, Italian, Spanish. It's all bull and blue and bull. It's the same word. So what we're having now is we're understanding that obviously the most important signs in theology are the first two, because Aries represents 1, and Taurus represents the number 2, division, having. So Aries is I am, and Taurus is I have.
I have, yeah.
Okay, so from 1 to infinity, doubling only occurs here in Taurus. So that's why the two letters T and B both represent the number 2.
Wow.
Taurus, T is the 20th letter in the English language. That reduces down to a 2. And B is binary.
Which is also the second letter of the English alphabet.
Sorry?
I said, B is also the second letter of the English alphabet.
All languages. There's no language under the sun where B is not number 2.
Wow.
Because it's binary, both. There's only one language in the universe, and it's called Atum, etymology. We spell it like this. Etymology, but it's basically just all is Atum. All languages are atomic. Okay, so forget about Prakrit, Sanskrit, Hebrew being the mother of all languages. They're all children of one language.
Wow.
Etymology, all is Atum. All comes from atoms. All comes from this Taurus fields. You could even say all is Ator.
We're all Taurus in here.
Everything is red-blue. Blue chakra at the top of the torso Taurus. Red chakra at the bottom of the torso Taurus. So my body's red shift, blue shift. The rainbow in the sky is red shift, blue shift. You know, the Matrix has the blue pill and the red pill.
Wow.
The police car has a red siren and a blue siren. There's the red light district and the blue light district.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's the red bloods and the blue bloods.
Wow.
Republicans are red, Democrats are blue. All your flags are red and blue.
Wow.
Why? Your hot tap is red, your blue tap is cold.
Wow.
All of this polarity is expressed by red and blue.
Red and blue. Wow.
Taurus, Rosso, red. Bull, blue. I'm just doing this for the slower ones like Christopher Lord and Cullen Smith and Danny Wilton, because they watch everything I do. They'll never get this unless I go really slow. Really slow. Like, I got to pretend I'm retarded. So
we got you.
Yeah, sometimes I got to go down to retarded level for my boyfriends who watch everything I do and publish everything I do.
Wow. And this also reminds me of Red Bull, the drink Red Bull that gives you energy. There you have it. Red and blue give energy.